to start placing some walls. Now for the walls, I don't want to set anything up too perfectly at the moment. I'm going to be using Revit in the way that it was intended to be used, and if you know what Revit means, the actual Revit name means revise and edit. So the idea behind Revit is to basically throw some elements here on your screen, and then you kind of refine it and put everything in order and play around and change it around. So let's first create our first draft, throw some walls on the screen, and then we're going to be revising it and editing it. So I'm going to go here to the architecture tab, and here we have the wall command. Alternatively, you can use the WA or wall command. So WA is the shortcut. I'm just going to go here to wall, and when you go into properties and you open up the drop menu, now with this with the template that I chose, I have some of these generic walls, and I'm going to go with the generic 200 pretty much for all of the walls on my project for now, and then I'm going to play around with setting the walls, the wall layer, the different thicknesses of walls and stuff like that. But before we start placing the walls, one thing that I am going to set up, that is the height of the wall, or all of the top and bottom constraints. So I'm just going to set here to height. That means that it's going to be going from floor plan up to, now it currently says unconnected, but I'm going to change that to roof level. And here for the location line, I'm just going to leave it at wall center line. That doesn't matter that much at the moment. And for the chain, I'm going to leave it on. That just means when you start placing walls, you can just continue placing all of these walls. Now let me just delete this because I don't need that formation of walls. So again, as I said, don't think too much about the lengths and the actual dimensions. You just need to throw some walls over here. So I'm just going to go like perhaps like this, go like that, maybe, yeah, like this. Now I have a sketch of this house in front of me, so usually I like to sketch things out first, and then I just start kind of throwing elements on my screen. So it's going to go kind of like this. Here we're going to have a bit of an entrance, and then it's going to be like that. So the house is going to look kind of like this. Here I want to have my living room, here is the garage, here is the kitchen and the dining area, and then like this L-shaped I want to have 3 rooms as well as a bathroom. So now to continue playing around with this, I'm just going to extend this a little bit, then start the wall command again, just WA is the shortcut, then close off this garage section, maybe add a bathroom over there just for the guests, the guest bathroom. Then I'm going to create another wall over here, just like perhaps like that, yeah, maybe something like this. Then I'm just going to select this wall, extend it to create a couple of rooms over here, then go WA again for the wall. So anytime I restart the wall command, I'm going to be using the WA shortcut, so just keep that in mind. Then here, maybe go like this to have a bathroom over here, then maybe a wall like this that's going to separate this room from the kitchen, and then for the kitchen, it's going to go something like this. Yeah, kind of like that. So the kitchen is going to have just an auxiliary room over here, just some sort of a storage room. Yeah, there we go. So we've got a bit of a hallway over here, then some kitchen storage, then an extra room over here. And here is this is going to be the dining area, and this is the living room area. So once I have all of these elements like this in place, now it's time to kind of start refining it just a little bit. So I'm going to select this wall, and here, as you can see, the distance from the center line of the wall to the center line of the wall is 420. I'm going to change that to maybe 380. Yeah, just a bit smaller than the whole length of the house. Let's see. So I want to see the length from here to here, so I'm just going to change this dimension line. Yeah, it's 1400. Let's change it to 1500 for now. Okay, it extended this side, but that's okay. Next thing, let's see what else can we play around with. So the length of this whole garage, I want it to be at like something like 6.6 meters. Yeah, this works. Let's go at 6.6 So let's go 660. And then for the bathroom, let's give it 140. Yeah, that seems to be working. Then for this entrance, yeah, let's do it at 150. Yeah, give it a bit more room. Let's see. For this thing, yeah, let's leave the entrance as is. Now for these rooms, I want them to be a bit longer. Let's see, they're currently at 360. Let's do them at 380. There we go, a bit longer rooms. And so as you can see, I'm just playing around with these dimensions and just fine-tuning all of this. Of course, it's going to be a lot more precise later on, but for now, let's just play around like this.